Crunch, crunch. Amy's still eating some ice.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. Hello, everyone. I'm Whitney.
I'm Amy.
We are On the Haunt. It's a paranormal podcast. Sort of.
Kind of. We don't know.
Yeah. Hey, while you're here, would you mind giving us a rating or a review?
That'd be great.
Or subscribe. We would really love it. Thank you so much. You're so nice. How's your day going?
We don't deserve you.
You're cute.
You are.
Okay, well, Amy's wearing a Prince shirt.
I am.
It's super cute. There's two doves.
This is what it sounds like when the doves cry. You know.
What, us talking?
Probably. God.
No,
we're what it sounds like when the doves die.
You're a freaking comedy genius.
I really am. I'll just take it. You're like the only person who thinks I'm funny, so I'm just
the title
basking
of this
in
one, When Doves Die. Oh my God, you were like, I am. It's so cute. Lord. Well, what's up with you guys? Not much with us.
No,
we're just living our lives.
Got all my Christmas shopping done.
Shut up.
Yeah, that was my goal this year.
Oh my
Have it done.
God.
Yours, not to like, give you pressure. I think your gift is freaking amazing.
Oh God,
I've outdone myself.
Oh Lord. Okay. The pressure's on.
It is.
The pressure's on.
Can't wait.
Well, happy Thanksgiving. Is it around that time when this one comes out?
I think maybe.
If you live in America, happy Thanksgiving, or wherever. I don't know when Thanksgiving is in other countries because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving's also stupid here. I saw something on one of my kids' thing, and it was like, talking to explain the first Thanksgiving. And I'm like, shut up. Just stop.
I wasn't there, so.
Stop trying to make Thanksgiving happen. Nothing wrong with, being grateful and.
Yeah,
but
and getting together with your loved ones.
Yes, but
fine.
Let's not push the Pilgrim and Indian story,
No.
okay?
No.
It didn't go like that, bro.
Refuse to buy any type of Thanksgiving decor
Ugh.
with a pilgrim.
No.
No.
Ugh.
In fact, I just have my own. I don't really buy Thanksgiving.
No.
I just have this big turkey, wooden turkey on my table. It says "Eat ham."
That's cute. I'm actually about to put up my Christmas tree tomorrow because why not?
Yeah.
Usually we're the people who put up our Christmas tree the day after Thanksgiving, but this year I'm like, screw it.
Go for it. Yeah.
Everything's depressing. So let's put up our Christmas tree. Deck the halls. I've already listened to Christmas music with the kids.
Me too. We've had on Christmas music station in my car today.
Have you listened to America's Christmas sweetheart, Mariah Carey?
She has fully defrosted. She's ready.
On a lot for Christmas.
Did you see Nick Cannon? They just announced as having his 12th baby.
Nick Cannon, get your
12th baby. They just announced he's getting ready to have his 11th a week ago.
And it's like how many different ladies is this? Do they care?
7 maybe?
7?
6 or 7 different ladies.
Does he? I guess they don't care. They're just like, whatever.
I guess. I don't know.
Man. Wow.
I know, yeah.
How do you even take care of 12 children?
You don't. You just pray to God to take care of themselves.
Hey, can you raise your brothers and sisters?
Well, they're all like the same.
I know.
His youngest kids are the ones he had with Mariah Carey.
Oh, Rowan.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. That's
No,
real.
no.
Oh, no. That's so bad. I never said that out loud. That's so bad.
It really is.
Oh, my God. I'm reading her autobiography that you
it's
loaned
great.
to me. You loaned that to me like a year ago.
It's fine.
It's it's good so far. A lot of interesting stuff about her. You know, Mariah? Mm-hmm. She earns how much a year in royalties for that song? I mean, the Christmas song alone. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Millions and millions. I know. It's just one song. But everyone knows it. Anywho, well.
No one cares.
Shall we, Amy?
We shall. So I am going to Newsweek.
Ooh. Whoa.
Official.
That's legit.
Hoping it doesn't kick me off since I don't have a subscription.
Oh, you don't?
This is an article. What was that? Was that you?
Which thing?
What was that noise? I just heard something go.
That's... Oh my God! I'm so
Was
glad.
it my laptop?
I'm so glad this is being recorded for us to look back on. I literally said, "Oh, you don't," and then I laughed and you thought,
That's my laptop making a noise.
what's wrong with me? Go on.
Okay.
Go, what was that? The look of fear. Oh, you're gonna hold hands? Our fingers just touched across the
My
table.
palms are sweaty.
Our fingers touched
These
the
weak
table.
palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti.
I saw something about that on Instagram. He had a pop-up shop with Mom Spaghetti in like New York or something.
Great.
Eminem, you do.
Yeah.
You know,
Whatever.
he really made something for himself.
did.
Oh my God. Anyway, never mind. I want to talk to you about Brit Barbie from TikTok. You know her?
No.
Period. Period. Yeah. Do these things make sense? And
I don't get on TikTok.
Okay, well, Keaton will know. Are you listening? No.
No.
I talked to her. She's a girl from
Keaton hasn't been on TikTok for 4 days.
Why?
Because she said there was too much toxicity. She needed to take a break.
Well, I see nothing toxic on TikTok. It's all hilarious things. Well, there's a girl from St. Charles. Her name is Brit Barbie. She has like 2 million followers on TikTok. Madonna just posted a video of herself dancing to one of Brit Barbie's like stupid things.
Okay.
I know. I'm like,
Yeah,
this.
I don't know.
I'll talk to you about it later off mic. It's she goes period period and then no one knows why. But she every time she posts something, she says hashtag girl female Eminem. We're like, no sis, nope, you're not. But she always has on big eyelashes. They're like this big and they're colorful every time, like yellow, green.
Yeah.
Does anyone else know what I'm talking about?
I know what those
I need-
eyelashes are.
A life. I need a life.
Yes.
I actually have a life. I just do those things to avoid my work,
Facing like
my paper I have due on Friday. God. Anyway, go on, Amy. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Amy's dying now.
Well, it's so hot.
Period. Why?
Right.
Why?
Okay, so this
Anyway.
is by
What's your
Castalia
topic?
Medrano.
Oh.
It's where do you go when you die? The increasing signs that human consciousness remains after death. That terrifies me.
Oh my God. What?
No, please snuff me out like a candle.
Wait, what?
immediately.
Okay,
that's
well, let's
weird.
get into it. What do I write as that on this paper? What do I write?
I don't know.
Human consciousness after death?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Yes, that works.
How do you spell consciousness? Anyway, I'll ask later.
CONSCIOUSNESS.
Okay. I knew I was going to mess that up.
Clinically, we understand death to mean the state that takes hold after our hearts stop beating. Blood circulation comes to a halt. We don't breathe. Our brains shut down. And that's what divides the states we occupy from one moment alive to the next, dead. Philosophically, though, our definition of death hinges on something else, the point past which we're no longer able to return. Those two were more or less the same until about 50 years ago, when we saw the advent of CPR. Thank you, CPR.
Thank God, honestly. And the clear things.
Yeah.
Whatever those are called.
Yeah.
Defibrillator.
Yeah.
Is that what
I had
that's
to
called?
do, if you had to do a training with those things, I'm like, God, please don't ever make me actually have to use these. I'm
Well,
not
they
gonna
rip,
remember.
and they're like, rip off their
Yes.
hair. And you're like, oh, God.
And then
do I
it's like,
have
it
to?
tells you everything to
Yes.
do, the machine does,
Step
but
back.
I'm like, I would
Don't
still
touch
screw this
them.
up.
It's a robot.
Please don't make me ever have to use that anyway.
Yeah.
Today, someone's heart can stop and they can be dead and then they can come back. Modern resuscitation was a game changer for emergency care, but also blew apart our understanding of what it means to be dead. Without many people returning from the dead to show us otherwise, it was natural to assume from a scientific perspective that our consciousness dies at the same time as our bodies. Over the last few years, though, scientists have seen repeated evidence that once you die, your brain cells take days, potentially longer, to reach the point past which they've degraded too far to ever be viable again. This does not mean you're not dead. You are dead. Your brain cells, however, may not be.
But your brain cells need electricity.
Well, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's fascinating is there's a time only... well, it's not saying, like, there's any type of brain activity for days.
Yeah.
That was just the explanation of the cells.
Got it. Okay.
What's fascinating is there's a time only after you and I die that the cells inside
Just
our
me and
bodies, just us, no one else. Everyone else is different. We're special.
That's true.
We are special.
That is true.
People are probably like, we need to study you when you die because something
They're like,
is amiss.
why did that girl develop a wheeze? 35.
We
Not-
need an autopsy.
Not smoker her whole life.
How did she get the emphysema?
Oh, boy.
What's fascinating is that there's a time only after you and I die that this.
It's funny you say you and I. I mean, I know that's what the
Well, obviously, we're gonna die together, Thelma Louise style,
probably like the next time you drive us in your car.
off a cliff, just like that story.
Oh my god! One time, Amy was driving. You remember
Listen,
that?
I do my
At that movie?
You gotta be more specific than that.
There was that time we were going to that that movie theater that's over by where they have all that sports stuff now. Great Circle or
Okay.
Great Escape.
Yeah.
And it used to just be you turn there and it was just like blackness. Now there's like all kinds of stuff built up. But I remember one time you took us straight in a ditch. You took us in a ditch there.
It wasn't even a ditch. It was like it was concrete.
Like a ravine.
Why was it there?
It was like a
between
storm drain. Freaking Amy drove us in a freaking storm drain in her Dodge Caravan. That thing had like 9 lives.
It really did.
Oh, it was funny, and I'm just like, I don't remember what we were doing. I'm sure you were screaming, and I'm just laughing because it's like, screaming and laughter, not like fear. We knew we'd come out of it fine. Look
We
at
did.
us.
We made
Better
it.
than yesterday.
Yes.
Stronger than yesterday.
That minivan made us who we are today.
That's right. Oh my god.
So anyways, after we die, the cells inside our bodies start to gradually go toward their own process of death, says Dr. Sam Parnia, Director of Critical Care and Resuscitation Research at New York University Langone Medical Center. That's a lot.
That's a really kind of scary line of work.
Yes, it
You're like
is.
dealing with your own mortality daily.
Yeah. But that might make it
Yeah,
more like acceptable too.
that's true.
I'm not saying the brain still works or any part of you still works once you've died, but the cells don't instantly switch from alive to dead. Actually, the cells are much more resilient to the heart stopping, to the person dying, than we used to understand. Oh, here's like a video on brain death. Watch that at my leisure at some point in time.
Well, because wait. So you can go brain dead and still be alive. Or can you? Because people be like, oh, they're brain dead. But it's like, well, your brain tells your heart to beat, right? Or does it not? Okay.
But brain dead doesn't mean your brain
It's actually
isn't
dead.
communicating with your organs and stuff. It just means there's no like neuro
Consciousness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I just totally made that up.
Wow,
but
you are the best BSer like ever.
I'm getting this knowledge from all the years watching Days of Our Lives with my grandma. Someone was always in a coma.
And then Marlena was
Was
possessed. That like traumatized my childhood.
Stefano de Mira. Worst villain in all the land.
Stefano. And who played him? Was it Jennifer Aniston's dad?
No, he was Victor Kiriakis.
Oh yeah. Why is there a Greek in this show? What is that?
In Salem. And where was Salem? It wasn't Massachusetts.
Well, or was it? Can you imagine Marlena?
No.
She like goes to, or the lady who plays her, she like goes to her table read.
Deirdre
like,
Hall.
She's like
I
a
know
freaking
everything.
possessed.
This
Great.
is where we're going. Am I getting paid more for this?
You know that has to be a great gig though as an actor.
yeah,
Because you're
for
like,
sure.
you got to work every week.
Yeah.
Until they kill you.
But you
off.
also have a new script literally every single day. That's got to be tough.
That's why they're always looking off camera reading. You know?
Well, that's what was it? Was that
Allison Sweeney?
No, but what was it? Was that on a movie when the guy said he was a soap opera actor? And he's like, when you forget a line, oh, it was Joey on Friends. Just look like you're smelling a fart. Right? And then when that Joey on Friends.
Man, the people who like soap operas though, like soap opera. Like, even to this day. I don't even know what soap operas are on anymore.
I don't either. Is
Young
Days of
and
Our
the
Lives
Reckless?
even still on the air? I don't know.
General Hospital. I think Sarah Michelle Gellar started there.
I do know The Young and the Restless is still on because Jamie's a huge Price is Right fan. And it comes out right after The Price is Right.
Has he ever been on The Price is Right or tried? He should do that.
He would
before he
lose.
dies.
He screams prices at the people all the time. He's always wrong.
Yeah, he'd be so funny though to see him.
Did you
on
watch
there.
that documentary about
Yes,
the guy that knew
I
all
definitely
the stuff?
did.
Knew all the prices. That was great.
I mean, what? They were so hateful to him. It's like he did
Well,
the
Bob
homework.
Barker was nice to him.
No, but what's his nuts? Drew.
Oh, yeah, but Drew
Carey.
wasn't even there for it.
Well, they did something.
No,
there
he was
something-
talking about him on like a
He
podcast
seems like
or something.
such a DICK, doesn't he?
Yeah, well,
I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe
he's no
not.
Bob Barker.
No, but Bob Barker, wasn't he problematic? I don't remember. The
No,
whole
I think he
show
had
is problematic, though.
He had an affair with one of the spokes
Oh,
models.
well, I mean, whatever. But the whole,
yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
Back to Brain Dead, which we're just probably exhibiting this entire time.
right?
They're like,
The electricity in my brain
is misfiring.
Oh my god.
Scientists working on human cadavers have from time to time observed genes that are active after death, according to the University of Washington microbiology professor Peter Noble. For a 2017 study published in Open Biology, Noble and his colleagues tested mice and zebrafish and found not just a handful, but a combined total of 1,063 genes that remained active.
On each animal or combined, I wonder? Probably on each, I would assume.
I guess, on each. In some cases, for up to 4 days after the subject had died.
That's weird, because you think everything is just like...
Yeah. It says not only did their activity not dissipate, it spiked.
What?
Ooh, we didn't anticipate that, Noble told Newsweek.
They're trying to walk up the staircase to heaven.
Yes.
The fish is like, dang it! This is not fair! I'm a fish!
I've got shin splints now.
I got no legs! Could you at
I'm trying to
least
flop
flop up to heaven? That's what we'll be doing.
Yes.
I just got a visual. Jesus, take the wheel. This is embarrassing.
Did we get extra points for trying? Jeez. Can we get one of those fast passes like at Disney World?
They're just laughing at us. Like, hey, you guys would be nicer.
Or the comedy relief.
Yes.
It's just gonna let us in for flopping up all
And
these
we just
steps.
have to perform for Jesus. Make me laugh, peasants. No, Jesus wouldn't say that.
No.
But
Or Woody, I don't know, maybe.
no, he's
I'm sure he
nice.
likes a good laugh, though. All right, so can you imagine 24 hours after time of death, you take a sample and the transcripts of the genes are actually increasing in abundance? That was a surprise.
Transcripts of genes. I'm so far removed from this life.
Yeah.
Transcripts.
Yeah, lost me at transcripts, Dr. whatever your name was.
Noble.
Quite a few of these are developmental genes, Noble said, raising the fascinating and slightly disturbing possibility that the period immediately following death, our bodies start reverting to the cellular conditions that were present when we were embryos. Noble found that certain animal cells post-mortem remained viable for weeks. The research suggests a stepwise shutdown by which parts of us die gradually at different rates rather than all at once. Exactly why some cells are more resilient to death than others can't be said. In a 2016 study published in the Canadian Journal of Biological Sciences, doctors recounted shutting off the life support for 4 terminally ill patients, only to have one of the patients continue emitting delta wave bursts. the measurable electrical activity in the brain we normally experience during deep sleep, for more than 10 minutes after the patient had been pronounced dead. What? No pupil dilation, no pulse, no heartbeat. The authors were at a loss for a physiological explanation. Parnia's research has shown that people who survive medical death frequently report experiences that share similar themes. Bright lights, benevolent guiding figures, relief from physical pain, and a deeply felt sensation of peace.
Ugh.
Because those experiences are subjective, it's possible to chalk them up to hallucinations. Where that explanation fails, though...
But if you're brain dead, how are you having a hallucination?
Exactly. Is among the patients who have died on an operating table or crash cart and reported watching from a corner of the room from above as doctors tried to save them. Accounts subsequently verified by the perplexed doctors themselves.
I would not want to do that.
No.
You know, it's like, can I opt out?
Yeah.
I don't want to watch that from the corner.
No. I've seen pictures from my C-section. That was traumatizing enough. I don't need...
It's again, we're like, it's like Ghost.
Yeah.
We go back to Ghost. Doesn't he see other dead people in the hospital? It's been a minute since I've seen that movie.
Yeah. And the one on the train, the guy on
the
train.
Train. Oh, that guy's scary.
He is scary.
Anyway.
Yeah.
It always goes back to Ghost.
It always comes. It's always full circle, baby.
Why?
Because it's an amazing cinematic feat.
Demi. Patrick Swayze.
Oh,
well, Whoopi makes the movie. It wouldn't be.
How these patients were able to describe objective events that took place while they were dead, we're not exactly sure, just as we're not exactly sure why certain parts of us appear to withstand death, even as it takes hold of everything else. But it does not seem to suggest that when our brains and bodies die, our consciousness may not, or at least not right away. I don't mean that people have their eyes open and their brains working after they die. That petrifies people. I'm saying...
Yes, it does.
We're the people.
We're the people.
I'm saying we have a consciousness that makes up who we are, ourselves, thoughts, feelings, emotions. And that entity, it seems, does not become annihilated just because we've crossed the threshold of death.
Well, so it's like they're talking about the soul. Doesn't it feel like that?
Well, it says it appears to keep functioning and not dissipate. How long it lingers, we can't say. So now we have the comment section.
Well, because okay, so your brain, your brain causes you to send messages to your body. And but where do your thoughts come from? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we all have the same brain, right? Like technically. Your brain and my brain are the same.
They're composed of the same.
Yeah, but we're all so different. And so that's where you feel like personality, where does all that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's, it's just interesting to think about that because I think we think that comes from your soul is what makes you different. Right? Do you see what I'm saying? And some people's souls
maybe
are
it is your brain.
Black. Bad.
Yes.
No, Jeff Dahmer, for instance.
Looking at you.
It's weird.
So now I'm in the comment section.
Oh, Jesus.
So, Orange Bottle Opener says...
What? Is he brain dead?
5 years ago, I died in the ER from a heart attack.
Oh, Lord. We're going here. Okay.
Yeah, I found myself slipping down through my feet and being...
What? I don't like this.
Why are you going that way?
Why are you slipping? What?
You weren't wearing clogs.
I don't like this.
And being in a very warm, friendly, peaceful place, knowing I had
warm?
died.
Please, no.
No.
Can it be nice and cool for
I need air conditioning.
For Amy and I. It's like frigid.
Yes. Can I wear a hoodie and be comfortable?
They have a special place for menopausal women.
Please.
And me.
Or that is the gift of dying. Menopause is out the window. I now have a regulated body temperature. Jesus is and that
You're
is
welcome.
Your parting gift.
You're welcome.
Okay, so anyways, I saw a soft light in the distance with a group of people standing between me and the light. I could not distinguish who they were, but I knew they were relatives and friends.
Aww.
I felt great peace and that nothing in my life mattered any longer as I heard a voice telling me, you don't belong here. You have to
That's so rude. Can you say it nice?
You can't sit with us.
Can you just say it nice? You don't belong here!
You have to go back because you have more things to do. Then suddenly I felt a very strong jerk on my left arm.
What are you doing with your life now, bro?
Yeah.
Orange bottle opener?
Not
Are
getting
you
great
solving?
screen names.
Are you like solving world problems?
I don't know. Maybe he'll say. The arm, which was when the doctor gave me an electric shock to restart my heart. I told the doctor I had near-death experience. He said, no, you had a death experience.
Oh.
I know it was not a hallucination nor a dream. I know there's life after death, and it's beautiful and nothing to fear. It changed my life for the better.
Honestly, though, if you experience that, it would totally change your life.
Oh, yeah.
Because we all live afraid of dying.
So then Green Pretzel comments to him.
What is happening?
That really helps, because how can someone live when you know it will be for nothing? I can't help shake the feeling I'll never see that one person again that I love, and it breaks my heart. I don't want to be reincarnated, because that means I won't remember my family and friends, and it's just horrible and painful. So I hope there's a life after where I'm with my loved ones, because if there's not, then how am I supposed to be happy every day knowing I'll never see them again? It hurts to think about it.
Well, I mean,
Green Pretzel.
Green Pretzel's very dramatic, but like, what? I don't know. It's hard for me to understand people who just think it's over. Like when you die, it's like black, done, nothing.
Like you
cease to
out.
exist. Then what's the point of all of this?
Be thinker.
Okay.
When I was 4, I died.
Wow.
I could see myself on the table.
God.
I could see everyone in the ER and waiting room. I even seen the patient in the other room. Whoa. I was able to describe her perfectly. I too seen an undescribable color of light. I didn't really people. I did see my dog Frosty. He died a few months prior to my accident. I wanted to stay where I was. I remember the pull on my leg. I was yanked back into my body and I was resuscitated. Jadalyn, all of this is very intriguing to me. I recently watched a show that was parallel to my opinion on life on Earth. I've always had questions about what people said to me when I was younger, all the Bible stories I read as a kid, opinions of different people, all the misconceptions on what religion and afterlife really is, all the thinking I've done and all the thinking I have yet to do. If you really think about it, humans are an overpopulated species, or what some would consider an invasive species. Mm-hmm. In a human's heart, you can see the self-preservation. Humans and other life forms kill other life forms to stay alive. Humans are at no doubt selfish, experimenting on other life forms for unnecessary things like beauty products. Though I've only heard so much about that, it's still cruel. Where are you going? She going with this?
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
The world would indeed be better without standards such as beauty, because really all creation is beautiful.
Wow.
I've had some nagging fear biting at me lately, which is a fear of death. Will I still be me? Will I be with loved ones? Where exactly will I go? One question leading to another. I never quite understood what I was taught when I... Shut up. And then she comments on her own thing. Go away.
Did anyone else comment? She just comments on her own comment?
Just her. Oh, and then Ron Spuller comes on and talks about Christianity.
I was hoping you were going to say Swanson.
That would be amazing. Steve says, as a Christian, I'd like to believe there's a spiritual realm of heaven after I die. So much of science seems to take on the perspective that there is no soul, no afterlife, and no God. It's good to see articles like these suggest there's more to it than that. I don't think science tries to do that.
Yeah, no. I mean, how could they possibly prove that?
I think we're at a point where science and religion can coexist.
Right. If people allow that.
I
started listening to a new podcast called The Progressive Preacher. And it's very nice. Because religion doesn't have to be as gross as it is these days.
Here's Riva.
What?
Two I's, 3 R's.
Oh, okay.
I'm wondering if it's normal to feel so much despair at the thought of someone close to you dying.
Yes, everyone has that.
You find more relief in thinking, yes, I'll just complete suicide if that happens. Then don't worry, that won't happen anytime soon. Perhaps it's my anxiety kicking into night, but I'm feeling quite stressed over the thought of not seeing relatives after death. River, you okay?
I mean, honestly, do you ever go to that place? As a parent, it's changed me. Yeah. I mean, like, it's hard to even... Yeah.
Here's Frank Leveneur. Well, you put your whole name on there.
Wow, don't.
Interesting conversation. Pardon me. But when it comes to science and biology, I try to be logical. If time does not matter, did humans always have a conscience, a soul? This becomes more challenging because we were not always human. For a long time, we were closer to an animal.
We are an animal.
Our brain was not developed more than a monkey. Did we have a soul then at that time? If yes, then can we conclude all animals had a conscience, a
That's
soul?
an interesting question, though.
If so, what happened to the soul of one male or female Neanderthals? Did it graduate into a soul of Leonardo da Vinci? Or was Leonardo da Vinci's soul a much older soul from a dinosaur that died 233.23
Well, that's an
million years
interesting
ago?
question, though. Why would we have a soul and other animals not have a soul?
Well, I guess, but I don't think Leonardo da Vinci was a dinosaur. I mean, I don't think the souls are being recycled.
Well, I mean, Hindus believe in reincarnation like that. But
I don't think that's the same as soul recycling.
I don't know.
I think that's still the same being.
But you don't. You wouldn't remember your past.
Yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings on reincarnation.
I have to ask. I have a Hindu friend. I'll have to talk to her about it.
Or did it had to go through evolution? If so, how many? How many evolutions
Soul
are possible?
evolution?
What happened after you pass them all? Do you graduate to another galaxy and to a more intelligent species?
Calm down, sir.
Is there a selection, a test you need to pass? Well,
To what? Get a soul? Nope.
If so, who's the judges and who elected them?
Look, if
we don't let it be America.
If we have a soul, everyone can get one.
Yes.
You're good. Right, it's America.
Then we go
if Donald Trump has a soul, literally anyone. Wait, does he have a soul?
I don't know.
Questionable.
That's a whole other podcast.
Oh my god, I keep hearing the people are talking about how he's going to run for 2024 office. I'm like,
whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, pretty much everyone he endorsed in the
I know. I'm like, it might
midterms
be a
lost.
good thing. Yeah. But please, Joe Biden, just let it go. Can you let someone else try?
He literally, at this point, I'm not saying this to be mean.
No, but it looks like
when
he's
you go to the funeral home and like the corpse is in the casket with all the makeup
No,
on,
I know.
that's legit what he looks like. You can put those Ray-Bans on all you want. Dude, you are the freaking crypt keeper. Like, and I'm not saying that to be mean. He's
too old.
He's a
too
walking
old
corpse.
to be president. Sorry, Joe. And Joe is creepy too.
He really is.
Can we just get like someone?
How would we not have better? I just
want Andrew Yang. That's who I would vote for.
Did you see Donald Trump just posted something that was like,
Did Elon Musk give him his?
Young Kin? He separated his name. Sound Chinese to you? His name is Youngkin. It's of German descent. And can you not be racist for 10 seconds?
Oh my God.
Like, this is what you're doing. This is how you're attacking people.
He's
Newsflash,
so sick.
dude. No one
Came from
except
here.
except for indigenous people came from here.
Yeah. Including your wife.
I saw a thing of like a
Both of them.
like a bowl of Cheeto dust, and someone was like, "Who's so mean that just put his ashes out like that?" Give that man an urn. You just put him in a chip bowl.
Oh my God. He's the worst.
He really is.
If you don't believe in the Antichrist, he's right there. Right there for you. Or maybe Putin. I mean, he's pretty bad too. Anywho. Well, everyone, let's switch gears. Because that really took me down a dark place. Sorry. It's okay. Now I'm just thinking about my immortality. It's not always a bad thing to do that, though. Why am I talking like a newscaster? I want to talk to you today about Stull Cemetery. I thought I had done this before, but I looked today and I don't believe I have. But if I have, sorry, we're doing it again.
We're terrible at filling out our Google spreadsheet.
We are. Okay, so my source today is American Hauntings.
Oh,
by
Troy
Taylor. Ugh. Do you see his...
Stop. We might be able to reel him in someday.
All right. Well, I'm not trying to be ugh because of Troy. Like, want you to respond to my DM. I'm just offended, quite frankly, because he's having his Dead of Winter thing again. And I'm like, I looked at the people going and I was like, hello, we would be way better panelists.
I've been to his Dead of Winter.
I know. And we
would totally
kill
do
that.
I made Lauren go that time because you backed out on me. You bought me the tickets for my birthday.
Yeah, I don't remember why I didn't go. Was it bad weather?
Snow or something?
Yeah. I always get guilt tripped into because I'll usually like, I don't care. And then Kyle's like, well, you could die. I'm like, so what?
But we didn't, clearly.
Right. Oh, I don't remember what I was going to say. I don't know if we're like his shtick, though, because we're funny, you know? And Troy Taylor's stuff's never funny. It's very serious. Dry. It's like super serious. Yeah. But anyway, I mean, he has like a publishing company, so.
Yeah.
Stull Cemetery, the legendary gateway to hell in Kansas. Kansas.
Isn't that all Kansas?
It's just Kansas itself. Okay, so I don't know who wrote this. Someone from Troy's team. So, I mean, like, give me a break if it starts to feel really silly. Anyway, you know, it might be weird. Here we go. Let's do this. There are graveyards across America, places with names like Bachelor's Grove, weird name for a cemetery, and Stull Cemetery that defy all definitions of a haunted cemetery. They are places that go beyond the legends of merely being haunted and enter into the realm of diabolical. They are places said to be so terrifying that the devil himself holds court with his worshippers there. Okay. Calm down.
Satanic panic.
I know. I'm like, are there really devil worship? I mean, probably, but
I mean, they're Satanists, but they're not like wearing hooded cloaks out in the woods.
There probably are people who are legit devil worshippers, but like, you know, they're hidden. They're not like trying to be obvious about it.
They're not running around Walmart passing out business cards.
Right, or just wearing pentagrams everywhere. Okay. Is Stull Cemetery in Kansas one of the gateways to hell? While there are a few of us who would challenge the supernatural presence of a place like Bachelor's Grove, I don't know what that is, there are some who claim that Stull Cemetery does not deserve the blood-curdling reputation. Blah, blah, blah. Let's move on. Stull Cemetery and the abandoned church that rests next to it is located in the tiny, nearly forgotten Kansas town of Stull. There's not much left of the tiny village, save for a few houses, the newer church, and about 20 residents.
It's Whiteside.
It really is. However, the population of the place allegedly contains a number of residents that are from beyond the earth. Is that on the sign? In addition to its human inhabitants, the town's also home to a number of legends and strange tales that are linked to the crumbling old church and the overgrown cemetery that can be found atop Stull's Emmanuel Hill. For years, stories of witchcraft, ghosts, and supernatural happenings have surrounded the old graveyard. It's claimed to be one of the 7 gateways to hell.
Oh, great.
There's 7? Wow. Where are the other 6?
You're going to inadvertently stumble into one at some point,
right.
I would think.
Are these like the Hellmouth from Buffy? So like, the legend says that these stories have been linked to Stull for more than 100 years, but none of them made it into print until the 1970s. In November 1974, an article appeared in the University of Kansas student newspaper that spoke of a number of strange occurrences in the churchyard. According to the article, Stull was haunted by legends of diabolical supernatural happenings, and the legends asserted that the cemetery was one of the 2 places on earth where the devil appears in person 2 times each year. Hello!
2 times. 2 times.
And why?
1 time.
And why 2 times? Why 2 places?
I got time for. I'm very busy. My dance card is.
He's like
full.
looking at his agenda.
He's on his Google Calendar.
It's just so random. Why? Okay. The piece also went on to say that most students learned of Stull's diabolical reputation from their
they like the word diabolical.
There's no other synonym, okay? I know what they say. They have said diabolical.
Nefarious.
Right. Scary.
Horrible.
Bad.
Awful. Yes. Evil.
Lots of them.
We're like a
thesaurus. About the diabolical reputation. Big reputation. Sorry. I went to a Taylor Swift place. I'm looking at the...
You really are. You're very intense. You're mad at the microphone.
I'm looking at it as if it's the audience. Well, it gets weird just staring into each other's
Well, no one's asking you to do that either. Just look at your phone. Read your Diabolica story. Let's go.
Okay. They heard about the reputation from their grandparents and older people, but that many of them claimed firsthand encounters with things that could not explain. Are you going to get to it, Troy? Are you going to tell us what are the point? One student claimed to have been grabbed by the arm by something unseen, while others spoke of unexplained memory loss. It's just the weed you were smoking. That's all.
Passed in Missouri.
Right.
Recreational.
I know. It's like, Missouri's so random.
You really are.
Like, there are some things where, like,
Eric Schmidt,
no.
you win, but
right.
Weed, so do you. If we're going to make Eric Schmidt be
we have to be
whatever the hell it's name is. I did
Schwitt. He is a twit.
Schwitt. Eric Twit.
Although Trudy Bush Valentine, you want to try at least? Do you want to, put forth an ounce of effort?
Well, she's honestly, been born a Bush. She's never had to put forth effort to get what she
use
wants.
Some of your fortune to buy some yard signs. Literally nothing.
We don't really live in an area that would have been
but I'm
putting
in
up
St.
her
Louis and
yard
St. Charles
signs,
a lot. Nothing. Not a billboard. Any of you see a billboard?
No.
Trudy, also 100. Can we get someone? Amy, run for office.
Yes.
God, you'd be so good. You're just calling it like it is. Sassy. Telling the people.
I'm the new AOC of the Missouri.
She rhymes.
AMJ. Here to deliver the truth.
What did you just say? AMG?
J. Those are my initials.
Well, at first I thought you were spelling Amy.
I can't spell, but neither could a former president, so you can't hold that against me. AMG.
I was like, what? So confused. I cannot hear. Clearly. I'm having a stroke.
You could be my first lady.
Thank you. They're like, ew, sister wives?
We're like, no. Platonic lovers. Get it right.
And sister. We're both.
We're the Golden Girls.
Mind your business.
Yeah. What
Missouri?
we do behind closed doors is none of your business.
Lay in our bed with our crumbs.
Covered popcorn shrimp.
Covered in crumbs and little Debbie Christmas tree cakes. We're just covered
Whatever.
in...
If that's how my corpse is discovered, I'm fine with it.
We're just covered in that weird wax.
Yes. With a few of those little sprinkles.
You're just like, none. You can't get
it off. Maybe that's why that person's teeth were bared. They tried to get the Christmas tree cake wax off the roof of their mouth.
Oh my God, I'm so hot. I can't come down. Oh my God. Imagining what we do behind closed doors is so funny.
It's really not that exciting.
We're just so gross.
Definitely not sexy.
No. Oh my God. Our sheets are so sweaty and wet constantly.
All the time.
But we'd have so many fans and I'd be down for all the fans.
Yes. This is the first purchase I bought for Keatonburg College dorm room.
Yes.
It's a new tower fan.
Yes.
I'm like, you'll thank me later.
You will. Oh my God. Okay, where is this story going?
We don't know yet.
It's
diabolical.
I don't either, but it's diabolical. Okay, witchcraft, devil worship. Okay. Were these stories true? Well, not according to the residents of Stull, Kansas, who claim to have never even heard of these stories. You're liars. They were bemused, annoyed, and downright angered. Calm down.
Yeah, relax.
Trump's America. Calm down. Why are you so mad about a story? What did that story do to you? The pastor of the new church across the road indicated he believed the stories to be the attention of the students at university. Those students trying to do the learning.
How dare they?
Stay stupid.
Sorry, that was not.
No.
There are some very good people in Kansas.
Oh, yeah. I mean, probably most of them.
Yes.
We're just joking, you all.
Yeah,
I mean, we live in Missouri.
Yeah.
Okay? It's like embarrassing to live
Half
here.
of Kansas City is in Missouri.
It's embarrassing.
It's actually a lovely city, Kansas City.
Tis. I'm sure Topeka's also nice. Never been.
Me neither. Only
There's too many
Kansas City.
tornadoes in Kansas.
Well, there are quite a few here in Missouri as well.
Also true. Hey, Samantha, you want to come to the United States? What a glorious place.
It really is.
It's so sad. Hey, I was talking to someone who's going to New Zealand for vacation is the word I'm looking for. Do you know there's a hole in the ozone layer there?
Isn't there a hole in the ozone layer everywhere?
I don't think so. Like, there's a really bad one there. You have to wear, because she's an African American woman. Yeah, and she was like, they said don't care what color your skin is, put on SPF 50.
Huh.
Oh, I thought they turned on the air conditioning. I was like, praise Jesus.
Our heat is radiating down there.
They're like, what's that smell? Anyway, that's not cool. And isn't that a random place to have a hole in the ozone layer?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know what the
Are
population...
they closer to the
sun? No, sis.
I was going to say equator.
The earth is round. And we move.
I was going to say equator, but your mouth was forming sun, so I just went with it.
I'm like,
back off.
Well, okay, I'm going to really show my ass here, but like we create a hole in the ozone layer from like carbon emissions and all that stuff. And like New Zealand? Not like China or like places where there's huge populations.
There's got to be
random.
something.
Samantha, please put that in our DMs. Do you know? I guess I could also Google it instead of relying on you.
I don't know.
So
Do they
sorry.
have a lot of factories?
No, it's like freaking Lord of the Rings. I imagine.
I don't know.
All the hills, green, beautiful hills.
Okay, I don't know.
Sorry, I'm not getting angry. God, Amy, why don't you know?
Well, I just think of all the cities around here with all the smog and stuff.
You'd think like New York City, there'd be a giant hole right above them. Who knows?
I would just think once there's a hole, it just like rips.
Right. We're done.
Like how holes work in my world.
Done. Right. You get a hole in your butt of your pants,
it just rips all the way out.
Oh my gosh. Where am I going? On March 20th, 1978, more than 150 people arrived at the cemetery and waited for the arrival of the devil. What? Is he here?
He should be here any minute. Do you see him?
Like, what do you wear to that? Yeah. Do you bring a picnic?
All black? I don't know.
The word
Face
paint? Right. Oh, so that was this...
Oh God,
okay, so there was an article that said that the devil would arrive the night of the spring equinox and then on Halloween. That is so predictable.
Was Charlie Daniels there with his fiddle?
Devil went down to Georgia looking for a soul to steal. That's such a great song.
It really is.
I don't know the words.
Run, 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 to the rising sun.
Daniel, did he have other songs?
Yeah, but that's all we know.
Man, that's like how you get a party started right there. Yeah. The devil went down to Kansas.
You don't know where your story is. Jeez.
Oh, God, that would have been funny. Basically, but the devil didn't come, obviously.
No, he was a no-show. He thought he was supposed to be at the Four Seasons landscaping place.
He showed up
at the hotel
at Mar-a-Lago. Okay, enough Trump jokes.
Yeah, we gotta stop.
All through the 1980s and up until today, stories have been told about Stull Cemetery, and as time has passed, most have grown more horrifying and hard to believe. One story told of two young men who were visiting Stull Cemetery one night. Okay, we see you.
You're our people.
And became frightened when a strong wind began blowing out of nowhere. They ran to their car only to find that the vehicle had been moved to the other side of the highway and was facing in the opposite direction. It's a very strong wind.
Yeah.
Another man claimed to experience this same type of wind, but inside the church. He claimed that the sinister air current... Okay. What means sinister?
The Wizard of Oz was in Kansas.
That's a sinister air current.
Yeah.
The air knocked him to the floor and would not allow him to move. Incidentally, it is inside of this same church where witnesses say that no rain will fall, even though the crumbling building has no roof. Okay.
If you say so.
The legends also say that the devil has been appearing here since the 1850s and insist that the original name of the town was Skull, but they later turned it to Stull. So lame. Wouldn't you like change it to something else?
Yeah, something completely. Maybe they already have the sign and they just sharpied over the.
I just need to make the K to a T. Oh my God. It's said that the witchcraft practicing early settlers were so repentant about their past deeds that they changed the name. In truth, the town was called Deer Creek Community until 1899, when the last name of the first postmaster, Sylvester Stull, was adopted. That's hilarious. Okay. This is really dumb. Blah, blah, blah. Are we done here?
The end.
The end. Children of Satan, blah, blah. You guys.
I feel like they're worse than normal children.
The devil didn't go to Stull, right?
No.
Okay, but look out for like really mean currents of wind.
Yeah.
That hold you down.
That's
cool.
bad.
Not cool.
Or blows your trash can over. That's so annoying.
Or moves your car.
Or moves your car.
On the other side. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for listening.
Follow us on all our stuff.
Yeah. We appreciate
Christmas
it.
is coming. Buy our merch. You know,
Makes a great present.
It.
Chris bought some merch for his daughter last year for Christmas. She's like, thanks.
She's like, oh,
God, Dad. That's...
He's not on my Google slide presentation.
She wanted a Taylor Swift merch, not that. Anyway,
all right, bye, guys.
Bye.